Hello everybody. Fine? All set? So, monsoon is going on very well. Everybody is enjoying sitting at home, the heavy rainy season. Fine? Once again, with a new topic. Today we are going to talk about degrees of comparison. What do you understand by comparison? If I want to make comparison between two things, two objects, two persons, two situations, I would go for one common characteristic or I would go for one common adjective. Sometimes I ask the students that what do you compare or how can you express the comparison between two subjects. They often cannot answer. We can make the comparison, but for what? For making comparison, we always need either adjective or adverb. Beta, please do keep in your mind. For comparison, we always need either adjective or adverb. I'll just tell you example like X is as Y. See, there are three types of degrees and that are positive and comparative and superlative. When we want to show equality between them, then we will go for positive degree. When we want to show something is more and something less in their quality, we will go for comparative. And when we want to show the superiority in their adjectives, we will go for superlative. Let me give you an example. X is as dash as Y. I am making comparison between X and Y. Now here I can use different adjectives like X is as tall as Y, X is as fat as Y, X is as clever as Y. So here tall and fast and clever, these are my adjectives. But if I want to say as, one more example I should add, X is as good as Y. Both are equally good. But now if I write X plays as dash as Y, here I cannot use good. I should use well. Why? Because well is an adverb and good is an adjective. Okay? So when I want to, I have omitted S. When I want to show equality between a verb, I will go for adverb. So, if there is an equality between two subjects for one common adjective, I can use the degree of positive. We will go for an example and then we will also learn how we can convert a sentence from positive degree to comparative. Let's go for a very simple example. English is as easy as Hindi. What are the two subjects I am comparing here? Yes, English and Hindi. What is the topic of comparison or what is the adjective which is used for comparison? Easy. And what are the words showing me that this comparison is very positive? They are as and as. They are put before and after the adjective. Got it? Now let us convert the same sentence from positive to comparative. So dear, just remember three steps. The first, I will change the place of my two subjects which I am comparing. So obviously Hindi will come in front now. Hindi is second change. If my sentence in positive degree doesn't have negative sense, I will add negative sense, and that is not. Hindi is not. The third one, I will remove as and as from my sentence before and after the adjective, and I will add er then. What will I add? Er then just after my adjective. So here my sentence is Hindi is not easier than English. Beta, check it please. What I have done? I have changed the place of my two subjects. First. Second, I have converted my sentence from affirmative to negative. And third, I have removed as and as from my sentence, and I have added er then just after my adjective. One small change I have made, that I have also replaced this y into I. Why I have done, you know very well. If there is y at the end of my any word and I want to go for adding some other letters, obviously my y will be converted into, it will be replaced by I. So, three changes: change of the place of subject, making the sentence negative if it is affirmative; third, removing as and as from the sentence and adding er then in my after my adjective. Now let's go for the opposite one. If already my sentence is having a negative sense and is in positive degree, what will I do? Silver is not so costly as gold. I am comparing two metals over here, and now I am comparing about their price. So, silver is not so costly as gold. Some students also write here, they write here as, it will not make any difference if you write as or if you write so, but it seems better if I write so when I am using not in my sentence while writing in positive degree. You know it. Now already my sentence is in negative. I want to convert the sentence into comparative, but I don't want to change the sense of my sentence. And obviously, again, the same three changes I have to make. I will go for the change of the place of the subject. So now the gold will come in the front. Gold is, I am already having not, so I will remove it. So and as, they will be also removed, and in place of them I will be adding IER after my adjective and then. So the sentence now is, gold is costlier than silver. Got it? My sentence, while being in positive degree, had not in it. So while converting this sentence from positive to comparative, I have removed not. I have made the sentence affirmative. So keep in your mind that if the sentence, while being in positive, is affirmative, you have to change into negative while you are converting into comparative. And opposite, if the sentence while being in positive degree is affirmative, you will go for negative. If it is negative, you will go for affirmative. If it is affirmative, you will go for negative. Second, you will change the place of the subjects, and third, you will remove as and as or so and as, and you will add IER or ER then in your sentence. Clear? Understood? Now, what if I want to change or convert this sentence into superlative? No. Why? Because if I am comparing just two objects or two persons or two situations, there can never be superiority in them. One can be either less or one can be either more, or both can be equal. There cannot be any of them in superior position. There is not a more or less or equal. But if I am comparing one and more, on the other side more than one subjects, then the comparison can be made between one and more, and then this one can prove its superiority, and then only I can go for the degree of superlative. So, thumb rule you have to keep in your mind that while comparing just two persons or things or situations, I can never use the superlative degree. For that, I need on one side I need more than one subjects. That's it. So, this was all about converting a sentence from positive to comparative, comparative to positive. Let's go for one example where we will convert the sentence from comparative to positive. Let's go. Coconut is taller than mango tree. I am not writing tree. You will understand. I am comparing two trees and they are coconut and. Now my sentence is in comparative. I want to convert this sentence into positive. What should I do first? I have to change the place of my two subjects. And now in positive, my subject of mango will come in the front. Mango. Now see, in comparative degree, my sentence is having affirmative sense. I will make it negative. Is not. I will remove er then, which are related to comparative degree, and I will put as and as or so and as in my sentence. So mango is not so tall as coconut. Is it fair? Is it okay? Yes. What three changes I have made? First, change of the place of my two subjects. Second, converting the sentence into negative because it's already affirmative. And the third, removing the words or the conjunction related to comparative, and that are er and then, and I have added so and as, which shows my sentence into positive degree. That's it. Converting from positive to comparative, comparative to positive. Three things to remember. So next session, we will go for converting in all the types of sentences, positive, comparative and superlative. And there is one more addition in that, comparing some to few or few to more. That's it. See you then. Take care. Bye bye.